And back in my day news, submitted by Hi from Japan.
Hello.
Teenagers have stopped getting summer jobs. Are they lazy or strategic?
Summer job? Let me think about it. Did I have a summer job? No, I didn't have a summer job.
I did.
I went to the career center in high school and I said I need to get a job, and they said you need to get your parents' signature, and I said fuck that.
So you started selling drugs.
Yeah.
I didn't have a summer job. I didn't have a summer job, and I purposely didn't go to school because I'm like, I am gonna just fucking take this fucking time off before I have to grind it out.
Summer job. You all worked before your Aunt Dane?
I had to work in my parents' store since I was 2 years old.
Right.
So I had a lifetime
outside
job.
of your that's just child slavery. Like outside of the normal one.
I did.
Well, they needed help at the business. I couldn't even have a job if I wanted to.
What did you do? Wait, let me guess. You worked at a boba shop?
I did.
How did I know?
You are such a fob, bro.
Hey,
I
it
feel
was
like you are the
delicious.
typical Asian girl that grew up in a 626. They grow up, they do some type of athletic, running or tennis or ping pong or something like that. They play an instrument.
Running or ping
They
pong.
get
didn't
good
play an
grades.
I even missed that.
I
You
got
didn't play no instrument?
I didn't play an instrument, and I got decent grades.
Well, you got good grades, and then like you work at like a boba shop, the stationery Sanrio store, or like,
Oh my god, I wanted to work there so bad.
Me too.
or something like that.
God, I'm surrounded by losers.
I was like 7 though.
How was it like working at a boba shop?
It was cool. It was, I think, well, this boba shop I felt like was a bit different from most because it was Japanese based versus like Chinese based. Yeah.
What kind of Japanese people sell boba?
They stole the idea from the Chinese.
Well, like it's the company that also makes like mochi ice cream and the green tea ice cream, like the best one out there in the market that I still believe today. It's called like Maida N, and they had their like own little like branch, but I'm pretty sure they closed their branch of like boba shops because they couldn't like compete. But it was really good, and the reason why I decided to have like a summer job or even a part-time job in high school was I knew that like my family. Oh my god! I knew that my family was having a little bit of trouble financially. And so
She's trying to tell us, don't be rude.
Oh, so now you let people talk. Okay.
She's telling a heartwarming story about she had to work for a boba shop because her parents needed money and she could pitch in, and you guys are not giving her respect.
He had a fucking rubber band, and I guess he already got bored, so he got the rubber band.
We're the rude one. I just saw the aftermath. I didn't see what he did.
So then he put it on,
It snapped in half.
and it snapped. And he was like,
Joe.
But I'm not as noble as you painted me. But like I took a part-time job because I didn't really want to spend my parents' money, so I wanted to spend my own money like on things that I wanted to do. Yeah.
That's noble. She didn't see it.
Julia, that was a beautiful story.
I didn't see it, but I heard it and I saw the aftermath of the rubber band right in front of me.
I saw Joe going. That's the part that I saw that cracked me up.
Always. I knew that like my
Anyways, so the Bureau of Labor Statistics has said that the number of teens with summer jobs has decreased dramatically over the
Lazy
years.
ass bitches.
So there's multiple reasons why teens don't have summer jobs anymore. So they're saying back in 1978, about 60% of teens in the US were employed in summer months.
That's a lot. 60%. So more than half.
Yeah. And then now in 2016,
Wait, when was that? What year?
1978.
That's some old ass shit.
Right, so that's what we're talking about. Throughout
They didn't have internet or nothing to do at home, and people grew up faster.
We gotta move on, guys. It was hilarious.
I'm sorry, I think you just had to see the whole thing just kind of unfold.
I know I missed the beginning.
I felt like it fucking smacked his forehead too.
Did it?
I don't see anything red on his forehead.
But anyway, so they're saying last year only 35% of teens had summer jobs.
How many? 35?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so teens aren't working anymore. And so
So what are they saying? Millennials these days are lazy.
Yeah. Or is it the stores or the establishments making it hard for them to be hired?
there's three main reasons. Number one
They're YouTubers.
is that kids these days are now staying in school more often, like
Oh,
especially
okay.
during
Summer school.
Yeah, so they're staying in high school longer, they're taking summer classes, and they're going to college more than before. So
Oh, that's right. In the 70s, like they didn't have that many people going to the college. Like now that they have a lot of people going to college.
yeah, and so they're saying that now school is teens' summer jobs. And they're also mentioning that 16 to 19-year-olds in summer school has tripled in the last 20 years. So that's why they're not getting jobs. That's the first reason. Second reason is that employers are more reluctant to hire. So the rise of low-skilled immigrants coming into the country have been, they've pretty much been taking the jobs of the teens, like, you know, the easy jobs like grocery store clerks, waiters.
Yep. Those are supposed to be teens' jobs.
Yeah, and so now there's low-skilled immigrants
All
coming
the
over.
fast food work, that's supposed to be like an entry-level experience to the world type of jobs for teens. But they're taking our jobs, those immigrants.
Yeah, and so they're also saying that older Americans are staying in the workforce longer, so then there aren't that many jobs for teens to take during the summer because adults are just staying in and working longer.
Why
And
don't you stop working?
Like retire early?
Just give the young people a chance, you fucking greedy bitch.
That's so funny. It was like white people, give us back our jobs. Now it's give us back our jobs, fucking old people.
Yeah.
yeah, and they're also saying that the number of federally funded summer jobs have declined.
Federally funded, like a rec center person, or like fucking lifeguard for the summer pool.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of those jobs have declined, and the fact that minimum wage has grown, it's making teens with no experience way less likely to be hired.
Yep, because I don't want to hire no fucking dumbass that never had a job before, and then like, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. Be somebody else's problem.
Yeah, and not only that, but now employers are more inclined into taking like unpaid internship deals, like with these teens, and so since these unpaid internships don't show up in employment statistics, we don't really know like how many teens are really working.
So so a lot of them might be getting job experience, but not actually getting paid.
Yeah.
It's a little bit better because don't go for the chump change, guys. Take your time and go for the big goals.
Or just sell drugs.
That's good too.
It doesn't seem like the teens are getting lazier.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, it just seems like that's just the way like the entire system is going. So there's just less teens getting jobs, and it's not like they're being lazy or they're being preoccupied with social media or whatever. Like, I feel like a lot of the parents that read stuff like this, I know my dad, if you read this in like the Chinese newspapers, I'm like, oh, this next generation is fucking lazy as shit. But it's not. It's just the way everything is going. People are preoccupied with other things that are just as productive, it seems like.
I feel like teens now are a lot fucking smarter than even.
Because they have the internet.
They know too, and they're just like, why the fuck would I spend time working for like chump change when I can be spending time studying, and then when I'm out of high school or college or whatever, I could get a better job.
The third main reason is the fact that our culture has just changed a lot, and especially with teens. Teens tend to do what their peers are doing, and especially like they try to see like what are the older kids up to. And since now older kids are looking into getting jobs and internships, that's what teens are trying to do too during the summer.
Man, I wasn't even thinking of doing internships that was like college.
Yeah.
Like teen? As a teen, I just wanted to work at the grocery store because they had union.
Yeah, I remember when I was in high school, it was getting more and more popular to like spend your summer going to the community college and getting college credits and trying to advance your schooling.
I feel like as a parent, I'm gonna have such low aspirations for my kid. I just don't want him to die. And I was like, hey, what are you doing?
Just don't
It's
die.
like, I'm not doing anything bad. All right, man. I ain't trying to stress out about the shit that you're doing. If you end up being homeless, bro, I did my best as a parent. I provided you food. I did the
I
housing.
asked you what you were doing.
Yeah.
That's your
And you
best.
told me that things were fine. If things aren't fine, you lied to me. That's your fault. Deal with it.
What a lazy ass parent.
No, I'm giving them food.
Food is not enough. You need
And
guidance.
love. Guidance, I can't even guide myself.
Then you should not be having kids.
I think
That's number one.
he'll have a mother, so she'll help out a lot.
You know, there's kind of a double-edged sword to this story, though, where like, yeah, a lot of the teens, they're looking for like the immediate career job, coming right out of college now. But because what I've noticed is the ones that haven't had the more, I guess, tedious type of work, working at a grocery store or a gas station, or like just having a job, when they leave college, they have the intellect to hold down the career, but they don't have the work ethic.
Yeah.
You know, they have these unrealistic expectations. So now they come straight out of college thinking, okay, I'm gonna land the big account, the big money, the career, but they're complaining like a little bitch over the first small thing that they don't like. Versus if you do work at like a gas station and you're supposed to be an attendant, sometimes the toilet overfills, so you gotta, you know, work outside of your job description, or sometimes someone knocks something over, you gotta go clean that up. And there's a lot of other things, a lot of skill sets that are actually built through these menial jobs that they kind of lose out onto.
Yeah, I think for a period of time I got frustrated with my sister because I was working at Starbucks in college, and she was like, oh, what do you think about me working at like a Jamba Juice or something? And I'm like, yeah, just do it if you need the money. And she's like, but I feel like I can land something better than that. And I'm like,
What do you mean better?
because like of her education, because what she was studying into.
Entitled.
Yeah, so I was like, you know, if you need money, then go do whatever it takes to get that money, but don't feel like you need to earn a certain position in order to make that money.
She went to go work at an Orange Julius.
Oh, that shit is bomb. Do they still exist at the mall?
They gone, bro.
Bring that shit back, Orange Julius. Oh, and those potato wedges that they had there.
Yup.
Damn, man.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Just Kidding News. And if there's a story that you guys want us to talk about, go ahead down into our description box below, and there's a link there where you can submit articles. For the next video, click right up here.